What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you guys? How are you? Hey, Thrive and Glow. What's up, beautiful? I say nothing but love your way, beautiful, because you deserve it. Just you, Thrive. You deserve it. No. How y'all doing, guys? Listen, this is the first day that I've been feeling like good. You know what I'm saying? Why I say good? I ain't 100%, but I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm super excited about tonight's show. I've been waiting. I wanted to do the show yesterday, but I couldn't for some reason. I couldn't get myself together, guys. It was something else. Like I had literally Friday, I literally had to take the day off of work to get myself together. But we're here, and I am ready to do this show. You guys saw the title. Okay, don't try to control me. Don't try to control me with your ideology. And I have some video to back it up. And we're going to look at this and we are going to dissect. Because when I saw this video, it triggered me tremendously. And so, yeah, I was like, oh no, I have to bring this to my subscribers and we have to talk about this. I remember seeing the story years ago, but something happened within this relationship and they have went viral again. And so there was a video that was out. We're gonna watch it and y'all tell me what y'all seeing, and I'm for sure gonna tell you what I'm seeing and how I'm feeling about this. I was baffled. I was baffled because I know that some men live like this. I just was like, you know how you know how we try to be inclusive, and you know how we try to tell people, hey, do what you want to do. You can live how you want to live your life, which you can. But there comes a time, Haitian Wanda, that's another love your way. There comes a time where you have to say, I have to be team morals and team values here. I have to be team morals and team value. Like, I have to say what's right and what's wrong. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to just say, oh, do what you want to do, because you know what? No, this don't feel right. And somebody got to advocate for morals and values. And so that's what my job is today, y'all. I am the morals and value police today. And we are going to just dissect this. I could not believe. I was looking at my sister, not my biological sister, but you know, for the culture, my sister. I was looking at her in the video and I was saying, why are you imposing yourself to this behavior? Thank you, Shawan. I said nothing but love your way. Yeah, support the channel. I'm trying to go to Africa. If y'all want to help with the spending money and the shopping money, there you go right there. Why are you... I was listening to the whole back and forth, and I'm saying, why are you allowing yourself to be talked to like that? Why are you allowing yourself to live life like that? Some women live life, and I don't understand why they allow themselves to live life like that. I'm gonna show y'all the video in a minute. I'm just waiting on some more people to get in here. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This is one of those videos that you want to go ahead and put out there. Okay. I was just trying to figure out why she would allow herself to live life like that. And did she think, you know, I don't get it, y'all. I'm never going to get it. I'm never going to understand it. But we're going to take a look at this video. I promise y'all. Let me see what's happening at 6:06. 6:10, I'm going to play the video. I just want some more people to come in here, because there's nothing like having to rehash and go over the story. People come in and be like, what you talking about? All that stuff. 6:10, I'm going to go ahead and show the video. Okay. Listen, y'all. I don't know what this is. When you come together in a relationship, there has to be a compromise. And you're joining together your culture, their culture. You're joining it together. No one thing should be dominant over the other, unless you guys are just two like-minded individuals. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all have agreed to live this way. You understand what I'm saying? I get it. But today I'm going to have to be the moral and the value police. Because I remember this story a long time ago, and initially they did agree to the story. They agreed to the lifestyle. However, something changed, because now they're having an argument about the lifestyle that they both agreed to live. Which I'm going to go ahead and say it. They shouldn't have been living it in the first place. And I don't care. You know, I don't want to hear Queen. You shouldn't be saying that. I'm saying that just because of what transpired in this video. That's why I'm saying that. Okay. So we're going to watch the video at 6:10. I'm going to show the video, and then we're going to discuss. And I'll probably show it multiple times, just in case somebody come in here late on the late bus and they don't know what's going on. Okay. When you decide to be with somebody, be sure, be clear that this is what you want. You understand what I'm saying? This is what you want. But some things I'm going to have to draw the community line. I'm going to have to draw the society line. Like, you know what? You shouldn't be going in that direction, because you're going in that direction is just going to lead to a lot of things like depression, loneliness, resentment, bitterness. But we as women, sometimes we dive off into it because we don't fell in love with this dude. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I can handle it. I almost did it myself. No lie. I almost did it myself, because I was so in love with this dude, previous dude. You know what I'm saying? I was so in love, and I was willing to do it because I would rather have a piece of you than to hold you. That's how in love I was. That's why I say, when I'm out here sharing stories, I want somebody. I'm sharing because somebody can identify. Maybe they going through this, right? The same thing that I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm transparent out here. We got 1 more minute. I'm gonna show the video because it's unbelievable to me. It's unbelievable to me. It's unbelievable to me, and I don't know why women choose to live this way. I don't care. You, and I don't want to hear, Queen, this is a lifestyle choice. I get it, but it's wrong. I'm just gonna say that because I'm going to explain the reason why. And I know it's hundreds and thousands of people living this way. I get that, but you cannot tell me that there is no friction within your mind. There's no jealousy going on. There's no bitterness. There's no resentment. Okay, it's 6:10. All right, so let's dive into this video, and then we're gonna dissect and discuss. Hopefully, it play. Because y'all know how my internet is. Hold on, y'all.
You're home. You're a housewife, man.
Nothing to love your way.
You're about me a favor. Why you gotta have sex with women? You don't do what you're supposed to do as a woman in general. What are you talking about? If I succeed in life, it got nothing to do with no women having sex with women.
What don't I do as a woman?
In my life, I'm going here. When you met me, you saw me going up in life. I'm taking a point to you. In my life, I'm going to go up. And people up there that's not there, you're not there up there where I'm going. So I got to bring you with me. If I go where you go, I will be stuck in the trap.
Alright, you just said as a woman, I don't do what I'm supposed to. So tell me what I'm not doing.
As a woman, where I'm going, I cannot go down with you.
I didn't say that.
That's what I'm saying. As a king, I'm going up.
But you
just shut up. Towards me is what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
You mentioned the point. He's sleepy, dude. You gotta put him to sleep.
All right, I'm playing it one more good time.
Live your life and succeed if you stuck in the damn past.
Because the past is still in the present.
How?
You're still dealing with 3 women.
It doesn't matter. You're still you. You don't have to deal with me. I'm still going to succeed. Women don't stop me. That still does not affect the way I treat you as a man. It's like you want to keep having discussions about women every day. I don't even talk to the women around you. Nothing. You just keep bitching these women, keep bitching. You want me to say something to you. Why they around? Women gonna be around because I succeed in the life out there. They gotta go with anybody. If they're gonna be, women gonna be around everywhere.
You have a choice.
You're home.
You have a choice.
You're a housewife, man.
You have a choice to be faithful and you don't want to do
You're
it.
about me a favor. Why you gotta have sex with women? You don't do what you're supposed to do as a woman in general. What are you talking about? If I succeed in life, it got nothing to do with no women having sex with women.
What don't I do as a woman?
In my life, I'm going here. When you met me, you saw me going up in life. I'm taking a point to you. In my life, I'm going to go up. And people up there that's not there, you're not there up there where I'm going. So I got to bring you with me. If I go where you go, I will be stuck in the trap.
Alright, you just said as a woman, I don't do what I'm supposed to. So tell me what I'm not doing.
As a woman, where I'm going, I cannot go down with you.
I didn't say that.
That's what I'm saying. As a king, I'm going up.
But you
Just shut up. Towards me is what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
You mentioned the point. He's sleepy, dude. You gotta put him to sleep.
Okay, I hope everybody had got a good gist of what was going on in the video. All right, and I'm probably gonna be playing it sporadically throughout the show. So this is Akbar. He is a character on Love and Hip Hop, and in some kind of way, his Ring camera got leaked to some content creators. Shout out to Tasha K. And in this particular dynamic, he lives his life with 3 women. I want to say he has a wife, a girlfriend, and 2 girlfriends and a wife. At one point in time, he was linked to Tierra. She's an R&B singer, actually from Detroit. But then when she found out he had all these other women and they were living under the same roof together, he wanted to bring her in. She declined and she left the situation. It was a big old fight and stuff like this. However, he is still living in this lifestyle. Now, I don't want to hear Queen. There's a tons of polygamists out here. Polygamy is not wrong. I don't want to hear that today, because we're gonna break this down. First of all, polygamy has a dynamic in his argument, but the verbiage that he's using triggered me. How you feeling, Queen? Hope you are recovering. I am recovering. Excuse me. I'm about 70% urban. Thank you for asking. And so it's the verbiage that he's talking, it's the ideology that he's using to manipulate these women. And did I say that? Yeah, I said that. You're using this, you know, he almost sounded like a pimp. You understand what I'm saying? In regards to how he was speaking to her. And I really, if you see just how her demeanor was, you probably really can't tell because of the watermarking on here. Her demeanor was, she had on, you know, a shirt, jogging suit. She was comfortable at home. She was washing the dishes and stuff like that. You can tell that she was, oh God, I hope I don't get in trouble with saying this, but you can tell she was just having a normal day at the house, washing the dishes, playing a role of the housekeeper, the housewife. You know, he referred to her as, you know, you the housewife, you stay at home. You understand what I'm saying? But I've jotted down some of the phrases that triggered me in this conversation. Men have the ability, and I'm just going to say this, and I'm not being anti-women or saying that we're weak or anything like that, but men have the ability to influence women to get into any type of situation that they necessarily want. Those women that are easy to be influenced, not all women, not all men, but women that are easily to be influenced, they will go down the drain with them. They will go down off a cliff with them. This type of lifestyle, to me, even though they got the nicest extravagant house, all that, you know what I'm saying, he's successful, I feel like this. You are throwing your life down the drain dealing with this type of individual. Do you understand what I'm saying? He told her, I'm going up and I cannot go down with you. He told her, I can't be stuck in the past with you. He also told her, he said, I'm going to succeed with you or without you. Now this, let me stop right there. This is a man who's supposedly walking through life with her and I guess 3 other women. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, now y'all here now. Y'all done made a decision to be with each other. Y'all done made a decision to live this poly life. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, you're there. So my expectation, if I was ever caught up in a situation like that, which I would never be, is that you're going to give me the same amount of time and the same amount of relationship and the same amount of engagement that you're going to give everybody else. You know, you understand what I'm saying? But that don't seem to be the case. Now, they were all united on the show. They were all united. We this and, you know, we're good and we're fine and we're this. But like I say, it's always a struggle. It's always some type of battle and jealousy in your mind when you got to deal with this man and you know he dealing with somebody else. Even if you're the side chick and it's just one other, you know you the chick, you know he with somebody else. You ain't really good with it. You know what I'm saying? But you accepting it. You understand what I'm saying? And so what you play it up like, oh, I'm good. I know he got somebody. I know. No, what you're doing is settling. That's what you're doing is settling. And it is beneath you as a woman. This situation, it really made me sad. And you can see the arrogance in this man. You can also see the delusion in this man's mind. You can also see that narcissism in his man's life and mind. You can see it's like he don't have no respect for women at all. You understand what I'm saying? He don't have no respect for women. I remember this story so probably because I was taken back. It wasn't that polygamous was new to me. It wasn't. However, I was taken back that these women were standing so united with this dude who had pitted the women against each other. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't really liking no women. He ain't really got no respect for no women. What he's doing is using the women. Listen to the verbiage. We're going to listen to the verbiage again.
Live your life and succeed if you stuck in the damn past.
Because the past is still in the present.
How?
You're still dealing with 3 women.
So it doesn't matter. You still you. You don't have to deal with me. I'm still going to succeed. Women don't stop me. That still does not affect the way I treat you as a man.
Okay. All right. Listen. She said the past is still in the present because you dealing with 3 different women. And he said, you don't have to deal with me. I'm still going to succeed. But she's supposed to be the wife. I don't know how long these people were been married, but I'm quite sure you all have been through trials and have been through tribulations and have been through problems and have just been through life. You know what I'm saying? But for him to easily, and I know we get mad in marriage and we say, and when we have arguments and we say certain things, but I ain't never getting to the point to where I'm saying, you know, I'm just never going to get there unless there's some type of infidelity. You understand what I'm saying? Just the fact that she questioned him about 3 other women, he goes into this thing is, I'm still going to succeed. You can leave me. I'm going to do what I want to do. You can leave me. But the point I'm trying to make is she should have never been in that situation in the first place, because you as a woman or man, but you as a woman should consider yourself valuable enough that a man will want to be monogamous with you. You should not be settling for a man to blatantly live his life out loud to show you that you ain't the only one and you supposed to deal with it. Okay, let's carry on.
So you want to keep having discussions about women every day? I don't even talk to the women around you. Nothing. You just keep mentioning these women.
He said, and I don't even talk to women around you to let you know, oh, I talk to them, but just not around you. And that's supposed to be a sign of respect. I dare not. I dare not. And this is what I don't understand. I never understand why men have to cheat. I never understand that. My thing is, just leave me if you want something else. If I ain't doing it for you, regardless if you're in a polygamous relationship or a monogamous relationship, if I'm not doing it for you, if you have lost the taste of me, if you're tired of me, if things is dry, you ain't trying to pursue it and make it no better, you don't see this marriage continue on, then leave me. You ain't got to go out there and risk my life sleeping with somebody else. You see what I'm saying? And it ain't cool. It ain't a trend. It's not an alternate lifestyle. What it is men or women fulfilling the lust of the flesh. Being promiscuous. That's what that is. You telling your flesh yes and not telling it no. You don't have the ability to discipline yourself and love the one that you're with. You don't got the discipline of that. I don't want to hear, well, you know, at least I know what I'm getting to it. He told me he was going to have an open relationship. Open relationship, that's not a relationship. That's not, you just screwing whoever. You understand what I'm saying? It's not safe. It ain't healthy. I don't care what women say. Oh, we together. And even in the other cultures that don't look like us, you know what I'm saying? Like the Sister Wives clan and you know the FDL and all that stuff. You know, they just say, oh, we work together. It's a blessing, Sister Wives. Come to find out, it ain't even like that. You know what I'm saying? Children can't eat. He don't have the ability to take care of the children. He got all these women, but he's supposed to be building some type of kingdom. That is that manipulation, that occultish, that weird thinking, something is mentally wrong with you. Even him talking, he don't even sound rational at all.
Keep bitching, because you want me to say something to you. Why they around? Why they around? Women gonna be around because I succeed in the life out there. They gotta go with anybody. If they're going to be, women going to be around.
Women are going to be around me. Women are going to be around me because I'm successful, because of the type of life that I live. So because I'm successful, women are going to be around me. Yes, success do draw women. However, you still can have discipline. This whole argument that they having to me is totally ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Here this woman is, this beautiful black woman, this man, you understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He has manipulated these women to thinking that it is okay to share me. We're going to live in this commune together as one family together. I don't want to hear Queen, that's their business. I don't want to hear Queen, that's their business. I don't want to hear that. It's unhealthy. It's unrealistic. There's going to be jealousy. There's going to be bitterness. There's going to be manipulation. There's going to be a lot. It's not a healthy lifestyle. This woman who became emotionally attached, you got to watch you have a whole relationship with another woman and another woman. It's unrealistic. And it's selfish of the man to even say that you in a relationship or try to build some type of marriage with somebody knowing that you got these other two relationships going on. That's you being selfish. That's you being hungry. That's you being gluttony. That's you just being full of yourself. And I feel bad for it, and I don't, because my thing is you look at the situation and tell it wasn't good at all.
Everywhere. You're home. You're a housewife, man.
You have a choice to be faithful, and you don't want to be
faithful. You're not being faithful. You're not sexual women. You don't do what you're supposed to do as a woman in general. What are you talking about? If I succeed in life.
She said, you just don't want to be faithful. And he turned around and said, you don't do what you're supposed to do as a wife. If I don't do what I'm supposed to do as a wife, then leave me. Either we going to therapy or you going to leave me. But do not tell me that's the reason why you with other women, because I ain't doing what I'm supposed to do as a wife. Tell me what you need me to do as a wife. Tell me what your perception of a wife is, so that we can come to an agreement. Hey, Vaughn, I said nothing but love your way, baby. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then you go ahead and leave me. And I mean that. Do you understand what I'm saying? But what you not gonna do? What you not gonna do is have me out here embarrassed and I don't know it. That ain't what you gonna have me doing. Now, she walked into the situation. She knew what it was. You understand what I'm saying? She knew what it was. However, the way the video is going, I guess they had came to a consensus that maybe, she may have been the only one now or whatever, because she brought up, hey, you still got 3 other women, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Then he alluded to, oh, you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing as a wife. No, what you're doing is fulfilling the lust of the flesh. What you're doing is just doing what you want to do. And you expecting her to deal with it, instead of disciplining yourself as a man. And that goes for women too, because women cheat too. You understand? I've never understood why you would go all out your way to be deceptive, to go be with somebody that's you want your cake and eating it too. If I ever find out that my husband is cheating on me and there's a side chick somewhere floating around in the jungle, it's a wrap. I ain't holding on. We ain't doing none of that. You understand what I'm saying? Because of the level of respect that I have for myself. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's how I roll. You understand? That is how I roll. If I slip up tomorrow and cheat on my husband, God forbid, I'm divorcing my husband. Because if I could do that, then I don't need to be married. That's the thing. Marriage is sacred. A lot of people don't take marriage serious. Marriage is sacred. Even relationships is sacred. When you take people from the population, from the community, and say, I want to be with you, we are now monogamous, that's sacred. That's special. And then for you to turn around and lose discipline and control of yourself and sleep with somebody else against the person that you say you love, against the person that's shown up riding and dying for you, against the person that done saw you through, against the person that done walked through life with you, something is wrong with you. This inability to control yourself. It's giving juvenile. It's giving immature. It's giving selfishness.
It got nothing to do with no women having sex with women.
What don't I do as a woman?
In my life, I'm going here. When you met me, you saw me going up.
Okay, so she gave him an opportunity. She said, what am I not doing as a wife, as a woman? He turned it around into something else. He turned it around to the next level that he trying to go to. We ain't talking about where you trying to go to in life. I'm asking you a specific question. What am I not doing as a wife? And men have a tendency to do that. I just saw this on another reality show. Asked a specific question, and they tried to turn it around on what the wife or the other individual wasn't doing. We ain't talking about that. Let's stay on topic. You're going to totally ignore a direct question to give me some BS. You understand what I'm saying? Urban said, wait, if you cheat. Urban said, wait, if you cheat on your husband, you're divorcing him. You're not going to give him the satisfaction of a life for divorce first. No, I'm going to go ahead and divorce him. Because my thing is, if I cheat on my husband, that means I have lost the ability to stay in that covenant. And I'm not going to drag him through the heart and the pain. I'm going to say, hey, you know what? I cheated on you. I apologize. If he say, hey, we going to work through this. If I think I can't work through it, then okay, yeah. But if I have breached the covenant and I done cheated on my husband, I'm not going to sit there and continue to cheat on him. Something that happened to where I feel it's okay to break my covenant. Something has happened inside of me to where I don't want my husband no more. So I'm going to divorce him. That's just how I am. I feel like that's only fair. If I could go sleep with a dude, then I'm not going to drag my husband through an affair. Now, if I say, hey, babe, I slept with this person, blah, 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 blah. If he say, babe, let's try to work it out or whatever, okay, that's something different. But if I'm far gone and I'm not here for the marriage no more and I done stepped out, I'm leaving because that's only fair. I'm not going to sit out here and cheat on my husband for years and years and years and he don't know it and everybody know it and he don't know and he's embarrassed. I'm not doing that to nobody. Because you know why? I know how that feels. I know how it feels. And I would never impose somebody else to that. I would never impose somebody to that.
In my life, I'm going to go up. And people up there that stop there, you're not there up there where I'm going. So I got to bring you with me. If I go where you go, I will be stuck in the trap.
All right, you just said, as a woman, I don't do what I'm supposed to. So tell me what I'm not doing.
As a woman, where I'm going.
So he said, if I go where you're going to be stuck in traffic, but she is holding it down. She's being the wife. She's being consistent. He's the one out stepping out on her with 3 other women. So who is stuck where? I don't understand his ideology. He's using his ideology to control her. He's using past, foundational, you know what I'm saying? I want to say agreements that he had with her to control her. You knew what you was getting in. You knew I was a polygamist. But you said, now we ain't doing this no more. But yet you still doing it. And so when I check you on it, now I'm the one that's stuck. And you the one that's progressing? Get out of here with that. You said bro should file first, not you. If you file first, then it's like you are not taking account. No, I am taking accountability, Urban. How am I not taking? I did something wrong, and I'm gonna rectify it by walking away. What you want me to do? Stay in there and continue to be in that same behavior? No, it don't matter who divorced. No, I don't get down. I don't understand that.
I cannot go down with you.
I didn't say that.
That's what I'm saying. As a king, I'm going.
We keep saying that. I cannot go down with you. What's down? What is negative or low thinking or low life about being monogamous with your wife or being accountable for your actions? He keep trying to spin that thing to make her think that she done did something wrong. And by her bringing this up and creating this argument is bringing them down. See, that's manipulative. That's him trying to shut her up Because sometimes some men, not all men, don't like to hear their faults out loud. They don't like to hear their errors out loud. They go to talking about, why is you arguing? Why is you acting like this? I ain't trying to do this. I'm trying to have peace in my house. They go to talking like that when people start calling out their flaws and what they done did outright wrong. They don't like to hear that. So they go to talking at you and trying to paint a picture of what you is doing wrong in their eyes, in their perception. See, that's all manipulation.
But you just shut up. Towards me is what I'm saying.
And so look, he couldn't take it. He couldn't take it no more. So he just blatantly out told her to shut up. He just blatantly told her to shut up. She asking him, why are you involved in 3 other women? And he done blatantly told her to shut up. See, that's where I get off. I would have dropped the dishes immediately. I don't care what kind of house I'm living in the car. You can have it all, because what I'm not going to do is be stressed out wondering what my husband is doing. I'm not doing that. I ain't living like that. That's why me and my husband, we sometimes we have conversations, and I let him know, you know what I'm saying? At any given time, if this ain't what you want, you let me know. Because I'm not here for the long haul. First of all, I'm 49 years old. I'm not here for the long haul. I'm not here for the Inspector Gadget. I'm not here for all, being suspicious. I'm not here for that. I don't have the capacity to be tracking nobody down. I don't have the capacity. And my husband, he always be saying, I know you be thinking this. I know you be. I'm like, babe, no, I don't. Because I don't have the capacity to figure out to be wondering all day, all night, if you are faithful. I don't have the capacity for that. So my thing is this. I let you know. If this ain't what you want to do, then you go ahead and leave and let me know. Because I don't have it. I don't have it. Hey, SBK, how you doing? I said nothing but love your way. I just don't have the capacity for all of that. So now, if there was a case, I find out, I'm immediately leaving. I ain't going through the crying. I'm not going to that. We go through therapy. It'll be a miracle. Okay, I'll try. But I'm not going through all that extra stuff. I just not going to do it. Because it's too time consuming. I just can't do it.
You mentioned the point. He's sleepy, dude. You got to put him to sleep. Live your life and succeed if you stuck in the damn past.
Because the past is still in the present.
How?
You're still dealing with 3 women.
So it doesn't matter. You're still you. You don't have to deal with me. I'm still going to succeed. Women don't stop me. That still does not affect.
Women don't stop me. That phrase to me tells me you are not a fan of women. That you think women are an obstacle. That you think women are something to the side, a bi-party. You understand what I'm saying? Now, some men think like that. Some men think that women are here and they are here. And I'm not talking about equality or anything like that, but they just think that we are a minimum creature scouring around that was created just for us to lag around behind them 5 steps. That we have no value. That our value is what they give us. Do you understand what I'm saying? Some men actually think like that. And he's one of them. He's one of them. We come to add to your life. We come to be a blessing to your life. And I want to share, while I say this, while I'm finna digress, I want to make an announcement. So I don't know if I'm supposed to do it. I don't even know if I'm supposed to do it. I don't know if I'm supposed to do it. Now I have to ask first. But I did get my African name. So in my husband's culture, most individuals have 2 or 3 names, right? So I finally got my African name, and it's beautiful. I'll ask my husband, do they share it publicly? I don't know, but I'll ask him. But my African name is beautiful, and I can't wait to share it with you guys, right? But you're supposed to be an addition. First of all, it's supposed to be relationships when you come together to add. You know what I'm saying? You want to live and walk through life together, and you come to add and multiply what you got going on. An addition to your life. You bringing something to whatever it is. He doesn't look at relationship like that. He looks at the way he looks at women. It's like you are, one of the furniture, a couch or a chair or something. You're functional.
That's the way I treat you as a man. So you want to keep having this conversation about women every day. I don't even talk to the women around you. Nothing. You just keep bitching these women, keep bitching, because you want me to say something to you. Why they around? Why they around? Women gonna be around because I succeed in the life out there. They gotta go with anybody. If they're gonna be, women gonna be around everywhere.
You have a choice.
You're home.
You have a choice to be faithful.
You're a housewife,
You
man.
have a choice to be faithful, and you don't want to be
You're
faithful.
about being faithful. You gotta have sex with women. You don't do what you're supposed to do as a woman in general. What are you talking about? If I succeed in life, it got nothing to do with no women having sex with women.
What don't I do as a woman?
If I succeed in life, it has nothing to do with having sex with women. See, and I remember him saying something similar to this when he was on the show. His point of view of sex, having sex with women, is that it's just physical gratification. It has no implication on his relationships that he have, his multiple relationships. It's just sex. But he's referring to this woman as his wife. I don't understand that. But somewhere along the way, she has bought into this type of lifestyle. You understand? She bought and then she returned it back. You know what I'm saying? So now they're here. My thing is, you shouldn't have never been in this situation in the first place. You see what this man is telling you. You see what he's presented, and then you bought into it because you wanted to be with this dude. You never really was invested in this type of relationship, but you just wanted to be part of the lifestyle. You was on the show. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. What woman want to share their man? But this dude is taking it on a whole nother level. It's so messed up. That's why I'm saying I'm drawing the moral line today. Am I speaking out against polygamy? I am. I think it's dead wrong. I don't care if you say, "Oh, this is my lifestyle. I can do what I want to do." You can, but you ain't happy. And don't say, "Queen, you can't tell nobody they ain't happy." You're not happy looking at the man that you just laid down and formed all these emotional connections and physical. You're not happy seeing this man be with another woman. I don't know not one woman that will be happy. I'm sorry. Because if she was with this dude in the beginning and he had 3 different wives, and here you are now with the same dude, and you're questioning about 3 other women, something happened along the way to where now you're not happy unless you wasn't happy the whole time. You see what I'm saying? But what he's doing is he's using his ideology to control these women. He's feeding them a bunch of garbage and they buying into it because, number one, they think, and Urban probably gonna put some praise hands in here, I don't know. But number one, they think less of themselves. You expecting others to think higher of you than you even thinking of yourself. You expecting this man to respect you when you walked in the door, you lost all respect for your own self. When you walked in this man's house and agreed to marry him and live in this type of lifestyle, you then lost all respect for your own self. You have to train people how to treat you and engage with you. When you walked in this man's house, you told him that you was willing to bring yourself down to a certain level to be accepting of him screwing other women and be okay with it. He knew he was getting away with murder when you walked in the door, and the other 3 that walked in the door. No reason. That's why he's able and comfortable enough to speak to you like that. She gonna be here. She don't care. She don't care how many women I sleep with. She don't care. She gonna be here anyway. She the housewife. It's boosting his ego to live like this. It's boosting his morale because he himself also has low self-esteem. He has to live this way to build up some type of facade and some type of look what I can do. Look at all these women. His ego to feel like something. You know what a real man is? A faithful man. That's a real man. A real man of integrity that comes home to his wife and his children. They have the ability to say no. That's what a real dude is. A real dude is not a dude that come up that got 4 or 5 women, and you know what I'm saying? And he's sitting up with his partners and his friends, talking about, yeah, I got this one over here. Yeah, I got this one over here. And they all kiki and ha. Those are weak men because you don't have the ability to be faithful, nor the discipline, the courage enough to say, I love one woman. And my thing is, I am good enough. I am valuable enough for a man to say, I only want to be with you. I'm not settling for no man to be with this one and that one and me too. That ain't what we should be looking for as women. And there are some women out here like, I don't care, he got a girl. Then you most definitely don't care about yourself. Your values is in the toilet. So I'm team moral and value today. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be out here being passive and say, oh, you know, people can just do what they want to do. No, you can't. Not in this regards. It's wrong. It ain't right.
In my life, I'm going here. When you met me, you saw me going up in life. I'm taking a portion. In my life, I'm going to go up. And people up there that stop there. You're not there up there where I'm going. So I got to bring you with me.
You're not there or up there where I'm going. So why you with her? You're not there or up there where I'm going. So why are you with her? He's screaming to her indirectly, I don't respect you. I don't love you. I ain't really trying to be with you. You ain't what I want. And the whole time throughout this whole conversation, I know y'all can't see it, she's just sitting there washing the dishes. Baby, it will be pots and plates and everything everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, then you can have it. If you ain't trying to take me where you going, if you ain't trying to progress in life with me, then what is my purpose here? What is my purpose here? Now, he's speaking all of this ideology, all of these metaphors and stuff. You know what I'm saying? To try to deflect and try to distract her from what she's really mad about. You being with 3 other women plus me. That's what the argument is about. But now he's talking about you ain't here. You low value. You ain't going where I'm going. I ain't going to let you hold me back. So she can say, I ain't trying to hold you back. So she can feel bad about what she's doing as if it's holding him back from being successful. No, that's you holding yourself back. Nobody can stop you from being successful but your own self. And then that ain't even the point of the argument. The point of the argument is, why are you seeing 3 other women? Am I telling the truth?
If I go where you go, I will be stuck in the trap.
All right, you just said, as a woman, I don't do what I'm supposed to. So tell me what I'm not doing.
As a woman, where I'm going, I cannot go down with you.
I didn't say that.
That's what I'm saying.
She asked him again. Okay, you just said, as a woman, I don't do what I'm supposed to do. What am I not doing? He went and talking about, I can't be stuck in traffic with you. Bro, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the link, okay? And anybody can share their opinion or their views. If not, you don't have to. You understand what I'm saying? But I was so triggered with this. This man is using craziness to control this girl. And my brother said something. Let me put this in here. My brother said something that was so poignant a while back. What am I doing? So I'm not doing this correctly. Let's see. Okay, I guess I'm not doing. Oh, I see it. Okay. He said something so poignant. And I said, I never thought of this. And I want to know, men, is this what some men doing? I ain't saying it's what you doing, but I'm gonna ask you a question. I want to know if that's what you're doing. If you have done it before. So my brother said, a lot of times men will have women so frantic and so panicky and so frazzled about being a good woman about not being too picky, about not being so naggy. Don't, why you text me, you know, they will blow up and make you feel like you got to be perfect and you like, oh, I don't want to upset him, you know, so frantic. He said men do that on purpose to keep you just where you are, to keep you in a state of frantic so you can't make sound decisions about him. Is that true? Is that true? Because I feel that's what he's doing here. To keep you in that, and that frame of mind. I got to be a good girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him. We don't bother him because one girl I was talking to, she was like, I don't mess with him while he play the game. I don't ask him no questions while he play the game. I said, so if the house burning down and y'all all need to get out, you don't go tell him to come on, leave the house because he playing the game. That to me is ridiculous. You unapproachable because you engaged in some type of fantasy world. Like your real life, your wife is trying to get a hold to get your attention, but you can't answer them because, and that's her. And she was adamant. Oh no, I'm like, that's ridiculous to me. This immaturity. These men are just little boys running around, and he's screaming toddler. In this video, he's screaming toddler. That's what he's giving to me, toddler. And also he's giving cultish. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if he beat him. I don't know what, allegedly. I don't know. But I'm trying to figure out why is she so pleading with him after he was assaulting you the whole argument. She's pleading with him. Why don't I do? You know what is it that I don't do for you? You know, no, let's go back to the disrespect first before I go to asking. Because at this point, I don't care what I don't do for you. Because what I'm really getting ready to do is walk out the door. Let's go back to the disrespect. She asking all these questions. And he telling her, I don't even do it around you. So shut up. Okay, you, what's going on here?
King, I'm going up. But you just shut up. Towards me is what I'm saying. Oh my God. You missing the point.
You missing the point. That's what he told her. You missing the point, not me. You missing the point. Even though she brought it up twice. She brought it up twice. What am I not doing that's not good enough for you? Why are you seeing these three women? He went to talking about traffic and being stuck and talking about, you know, I'm going up, you going down. Like, answer the question. These men, and guess what? These men are planted, I say planted, but they are on higher levels even than him. It's their way of the highway. They live these sensational lives because they have the money and the means to live that type of life. And there's women who are settling to live that type of life with them. They really not okay, but they just want that. They just want that relationship. They just want to be attached to that type of man. They just want to be in that lifestyle, but they really ain't, you know what I'm saying? They really ain't okay with their man being with all these other women. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of celebrities that came out now and said they are pansexual, they're polygamous. I choose to live my life like that. 9 times out of 10, and I ain't trying to be biased, but 9 times out of 10, it's the men who choose this type of lifestyle. And then you gonna find you some woman who just want to be with you. They are accepting of the lifestyle. They're not choosing it, but they are accepting. Now they're gonna tell you they get down like that, but they are just accepting it because they just want to be with you. They just want to be with you. And I'm not saying that there's not no women out here that they want to be swingers, they want to be polygamy. There are some that actually just want to live that lifestyle, but they are far and in between. You understand what I'm saying? But this woman, I could tell she wanted to be in a monogamous relationship with this dude, and he just ain't. That's just not what he wants. It's weird to me. The whole morality of it sucks. Ain't no man worth me you sharing. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna let y'all in on something. There was a point in time in my life where I almost walked into something like that. That's why I can speak on it. I almost walked into something like that. Was gonna go ahead and walk into it because I couldn't see my life without this individual. And you know what they told me? They said, I love you too much to even have you live this type of lifestyle. He told me that. He said, I love you too much to even have you live this type of lifestyle. Because I know what you really want. The dude told me that. And it wasn't the type of lifestyle that I wanted, but I was willing to settle. That's why I know it's a lot. It's women like her, you know what I'm saying, and they are everywhere, especially in the industry. You got these men with 4 or 5 girlfriends and stuff. I forgot the name of the who was that celebrity that just came out and they got multiple girlfriends? I can't remember their name. And they just sitting up there cheesing and smiling and stuff. My thing is, I wouldn't care if he was a celebrity. I wouldn't care if he was a millionaire. Look at what you're doing to yourself. And God forbid if you have any children, look at the example that you're showing your children, your girl child. Nobody's holding these men accountable. They got all this money. They feel empowered. They feel like they can treat the women like this. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be in no relationship. Don't be in no relationship. Just play the field. And that ain't even good to me either. You know what I'm saying? Just play the field. That ain't safe either. Because herpes and AIDS and everything else is out there. Find you a woman. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it because this is how I feel. Listen. Live your life, and when you want to settle down and be in a relationship, find you a woman that you love, or date her, get to know her, and marry her. I know I'm talking extremely, in this day and time, it almost sound wrong to say stuff like this. It almost sound offensive to say stuff like this, but it's the truth. You out here sleeping with this one, you out here sleeping with that one, sleeping it out, and you blaming it on, oh, I ain't married, I'm single. No, you being whorish is what you're doing. You being promiscuous is what you're doing. You are playing the field and you're playing Russian roulette with the pain. That's what you're doing. I can't just settle down. I can't be with one. You can, you just don't want to be. You don't want to discipline yourself. I'm a firm believer. Yeah, you with different ones, it's different types of sex and all that stuff. But I can have all that type of sex with you. Just to want me. You ain't gotta have multiple sex with multiple people. You can just have multiple sex with one person. But see, you got individuals that are selfish. They want to live life how they want to live life and not the way it's supposed to be lived. I don't care what nobody say today. Don't come telling me you can't tell people how to live their life. That ain't what I'm trying to do. I'm just telling you right from wrong. It's not no way to sugarcoat this thing. You out here living life like you in Sodom and Gomorrah somewhere. And wondering why you having all these issues. Because you ain't pleasing God. And I could just hear in this woman's mind, she's sitting up there watching dishes like, how did I get myself into this type of situation? Well, this man feel free to talk to me like this and tell me I'm the reason why I'm going to bring him down because I'm asking him to step up and be a man and live life in monogamy with me. He called a wife, so I'm assuming he her husband. This is where we at in society where anything goes, any type of lifestyle goes. You can just do what you want to do. I do this. I want this one. I want to sleep with that one. I want to sleep with this one. I want to sleep with this one. I want to sleep with this. But God forbid the women turn around and do the same thing to you. Or they all type of horrible names and you just can't get over it. You can't get past it. You got to, you know what I'm saying? It's such a double standard. Men can cheat on women 1,000 times, but they get cheated one time. Oh, I got to go. I got to leave you. You trash. Well, you trash. Because she probably cheating on you because you done cheated on her. a double standard. But none of y'all should be living like that. I'm so sorry. I said it. I said it. And y'all think it's so unique and so special. And this is how we live. You know what I'm saying? Like the sister wives, we're polygamists. This is how we live. He walking around with 4 or 5 wives. You understand what I'm saying? And don't understand how all of them left him. That Cody Brown. Except for one. Who really was, you know, in my opinion, allegedly was the snake. I watched that series. I watch it because I do a lot of case studies in my mind on certain things. And I've been doing case studies on them for years. I've just been watching like I can't even believe. At first they were so happy and we have separate homes. We live in this big house. We all have separate homes. And you know, it's just wonderful. If I die, I know my sister wife is going to take care of my child and all this stuff. If I need something, if I need a babysitter, it's always here. And we all have our roles. It's just so wonderful. And meanwhile, he done messed around and got a 4th wife on them. He fell in love with that young girl, fell in love with that young girl, fell in, and alienated all of his kids and all of those other wives and stayed at her house. So much so that all 4 of the other wives, or 3 of the other wives, left him. And now it's just him and that other lady. And now all of a sudden he said, I hate polygamy and I just want to be monogamous with the one that he truly fell in love with. So that, and then he turned around and said, I was never in love with none of my wives. I've married them out of obligation in our religion. So the truth came out. How can you be in love with all of these different women at the same time? You were never in love with them. You married them out of obligation, but you told us for 5 years and got checks from what was that, TLC, for 5 years, trying to trick us and make us think that you loved them so much and polygamy was right. All for you to come out, what was this, last year? It said that you never really loved them. So y'all was lying to us and playing in our faces all this time. You got like what, 13, 14, 15, 16 kids? That's crazy to me. So that's why I say, listen, don't come giving me that, oh, this is our lifestyle and all this stuff. This guy, Akbar, when he was on Love and Hip Hop, they played it off like, oh, this is our lifestyle, and we love it. Get out of here. All of this is screaming disrespect to Black women. He's disrespecting her, and the women that's in this situation, they disrespecting themselves too.
He's sleepy, dude. You gotta put him to sleep. Live your life and succeed if you stuck in the damn past.
Because the past is still
I keep having discussions about women every day. I don't even talk to the women around you. Nothing. You just keep bitching these women, keep bitching because you want me to say something to you. Why they around? Women gonna be around because I succeed in the life out there. They gotta go with anybody. If they're gonna be, women gonna be around everywhere.
you have a choice.
You're home.
You have a choice to be faithful.
You're a housewife,
You have
man.
a choice to be faithful, and you don't want to be
You're
faithful.
about being faithful. You gotta have sex with women. You don't do what you
Well, what
want.
does that have to do with her? He said you're a housewife and you're home. What does that have to do with anything? I'm still your wife, whether I work or I'm home. I'm still your wife. What does how you know the way he said it? It almost came out as you the maid. You the one that washed the dishes in the laundry. What is you even complaining about? You home. You the housewife. This man is drinking his own delusion. He's drinking. At one point he said he was a king. He literally think that he's reigning over all these women that he's sleeping. Like, it's disgusting to me. It's disgusting, but even more disgusting is the women that are allowing him to treat them that way. It's totally disgusting. And I find it's this type of lifestyle is coming more and more prevalent in our Black community. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to figure out why. Women, and I'm gonna say this, and guess what? I'm almost done with the show. Women, do not settle for this type of behavior. Don't let no man come up to you and tell you, yeah, I got something on the side, but we really ain't together, and I'm really trying to kick it with you. I'm really trying to build something with you, and I'm trying to get out of this. You know what I'm saying? We in the process of getting divorced. Like for instance, and I'm finna bring it up, the Clarissa and Remy Ma and Papoose situation. They really trying to say, and they come out with these beautiful pictures of how he has transformed her, or how she has transformed since he's been with her. And they come out with these beautiful pictures. You understand what I'm saying? And everybody's seeing, and what they do is trying to change the narrative and try to change how you view them. They're trying to change your perspective about them by putting out these beautiful couple pictures. Oh, they look so happy, so you can forget the fact that they are that I don't know if the divorce went through, but so we can forget the fact that at one point he was still married to Remy Ma. She's parading this man around like he is hers. When in fact, if Papoose decided to drop dead tomorrow, Remy gonna be entitled to all the decision making. God forbid. Society is trying to normalize or try to devalue marriage. And got you thinking it's okay. I don't care what nobody say. I love them together. They look so good. I don't care. Girl, he don't want you. Just move on. That is her husband until she signed the papers. And this woman is committing adultery. She is out here talking about in a year or so we're going to have a baby together. Honey, is that even how long is the divorce going to take first? He's disrespecting both of y'all. He's parading you out here. He got a whole wife that's walking around here living it. Like I don't know what's wrong with society, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with it. And because they all look nice together and they look really, culturally and black love, and they look immaculate, people forget that this man got a child and a wife. And her too. She got her side dude too. And they all posting pictures together. Like, it's so disrespectful. It's so low class to me. Like, why won't you go ahead and take care of your business first before you go ahead and step out with somebody else? And I allude to what I said before. If I ever did something like that, I'm divorcing my husband. I ain't gonna continue on in that promiscuous behavior with a husband at home. Like, that's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. Women, have more value, have more pride for yourself. Don't let no dude have you sitting up in his house like that, knowing he got 3 or 4 or 5 other women and a wife somewhere floating around. No, don't do that to yourself. Love yourself a little bit more than that. It ain't cool. It ain't classy. It ain't cute. You got to seek with him. Oh yeah, I know she got somebody. But he really want to be with me. I can't wait till we build our life together. I can't wait till she out of the picture so we can build our life together. He ain't trying to build nothing with you. He just trying to get between your legs. You think he gonna value you when he know that you willing to get down with him and he still got a woman? You ain't wife material. That's not wife material. He ain't looking at you like wife material. You understand? You understand, people? Well, I hope that you guys have enjoyed the show, because I know I have. I told y'all this was going to be a good one. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the show. Like, share, and subscribe. I thank y'all again for allowing me to get to my 1,000. I worked really hard this year to get to my 1,000, guys. I really have. And it has paid off. Thank y'all. Thank you to every content creator who's ever shared me out, who's ever invited me on their panel, who's ever promoted me, who's ever said like, share, subscribe to her. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to get up out of here so I can go ahead and continue to recruit, because I do have to go to work in the morning. But I want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting this live, this chat. Thank you for all my moderators who have worked hard all year long. We are here now. We just got to get those watch hours, and we will get them. We will get them. So, guys, I thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Listen, do something nice for somebody. If it ain't nothing but do a silent prayer for them. If it ain't nothing but encouraging them to be their best self. If it ain't nothing but opening up the car door for them. It ain't nothing but giving them a hug and giving them a smile. Whatever it is, do something. Because guess what? It comes back to you. You reap what you sow. This is your Queen Clayleen saying be great. Bye-bye.